I finally dusted off the aerial rider Kepler and the Grizzly. We are going to use these as test subjects as well as the Goat Power e-bike. The reason why is because they have 3 different size tires. So this has 20x4, which is the most common e-bike tire, as well as the 26x4, which is very common as well. And now we're starting to see wider tires. This is a 20x4.5, and excuse the dust. I'm in the process of cleaning up the garage to build my workbench, which is going to go right here. This whole area over here was piled with stuff, and I moved it all up to the attic. So I got a truck. You guys might have seen that on my community page. I got a new truck. It's a Ford F-150, and I'll show you that in a future video. But since it's not electric, it doesn't really pertain to this, but it is going to help me build my empire over here. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of bikes, and that's what's going on over here. My bikes might be a little dusty because I did have to cut some OSB to put up in the attic. The reason why we have 3 different size tired e-bikes is because of this little product over here. This is the AS2 Pro Max. It is the most powerful version of the bike pump that they sell. It is the most advanced version of this model. They have the AS2, which is a lot smaller than this one even, but it doesn't have a display, and it's really made for regular bikes like the Brompton. But the AS2 Pro will work for e-bikes, fat tire e-bikes. You just won't have the same capacity that the Pro Max has available. I just pulled this off the charger, you just saw that. But this screen is very easy to see in bright daylight or at night, anytime. The display is just really nice. Simple, there's not a whole lot of information. What information do you need other than your pressure and your battery percentage on a bike pump? I think they nailed this. It does have a skin on it, so you will get this in the box. It comes packaged just like this, but you are welcome to take the skin off, and it is solid black. It looks really cool. So I'm going to test it on all 3 of these bikes, and we're going to see just how well it works, how long the battery lasts, and if it meets our expectations. I'm pretty sure that it will with my initial testing, but we'll start it now. We'll go over to the Grizzly and charge that up. The first thing we're going to do is deflate all the tires down to 0, or as close to 0 as I can get it. Alright, now like I said, I air my 20x4 inch fat tires up to 20 psi, so we're going to turn it on here just by pushing and holding. So we're just going to hit this button here. There we go. And then it automatically shuts off, so technically you can just leave this going and walk away, and it'll take care of itself for the most part. So just unscrew this now. Okay, now we have the Grizzly all the way aired down. Round 2, it'll remember our PSI rating. So here we are, 20 PSI, and we just push this. To segue between bikes here, I just wanted to show you this. This is my bike bag. This is exactly how I carry it every day. This year I want to reduce the size of this and make it as small as possible. Air pump I'm currently using is this one. It works pretty well, but it's not as good as this one. And as you can see, it's like half the size basically. You are going to pay a little bit more money for this, of course, but you pay for that convenience and real estate. So I can try to reduce my bike bag size. I'm trying to reduce all of my gear, and I reached out to CYCPLUS. They didn't reach out to me. I wanted to test their other bike pump, but this product just came out. I was lucky enough to receive it to make this video. So we're going to move on to the Kepler next, and we're going to air up this tire. And this is the 26 by 4 inch. Now this is a 26 by 3.5 Speedster by V-Tire Co. As you can see there, it's upside down for you guys, but okay, as soon as you get it in here. So now we're at 0 PSI. Again, we're still at full bars here. 3 bars is the highest you can get, and we got a full battery on our second bike and our first 26 by 3.5 inch tire. All right, looks like we dropped the bar on that one, and it took almost a minute to air it up. We're gonna go ahead and deflate it one more time and simulate 2 26 by 3.5 inch tires, just for demonstration purposes. It's already set to 20 PSI. We're going to do it again. We have about half a battery left, it looks like. All right. We got 2 20 by 4 inch tires and 2 26 by 4 inch tires aired up. All right, we're now on our next tire and our final bike. This is the 20 by 4.5 inch tire. We're going to completely deflate it and try to inflate it twice. We've already done 4 tires. This will be the 5th tire, 3rd bike. And this one is really dusty. We got this one deflated pretty good. We're going to see if we can at least get one full air up on this tube. So we're going to turn this back on. All right, the pressure rating on this tire is actually 15. So we're going to set this down to 15. That's the max. And we're going to start airing it up, and we'll see what we can get here. We got a 5th tire, 20 by 4.5 at 15 PSI. That's the max pressure rating on this tire. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to deflate it, air it up, and see if we can hit the total 6 tires. We're going to 15 PSI. Wow, I am actually impressed. We were able to fill up a total of 6 tires, and we still have juice. So we're going to keep going, see how many more we can do. Turn it on. Oh, it showed another battery there for a second. So we might not have to worry about it. Are we going to make it to 10? That's what we got to make it to. And my light went off again. That's pretty good. 7 times so far. So I'm super impressed with this. I think it's definitely worth every bit of the money for the size that it is. It literally fits in the palm of my hand. If you want to pick a CYCPLUS air pump up, they have a variety of different pumps available, including this one that just went on sale yesterday. If you are interested, click the link in the description to purchase yours today. This company makes really good e-bike pumps. They make really good bike pumps in general, and they're all pretty small and portable. If you guys are interested, click the link in the description and pick one up for yourself. And if you like this product review, make sure you hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more e-bike related content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.